Hey guys, what if I told you there was just one animal on Earth? Sounds crazy? I've got a video for you. Let's get into it. Life is all just one species. In fact, it's not even just one species, it's one thing. At some point in the Earth's history, life was either formed or was deposited here on Earth. And since that original few living cells split in two to reproduce, life has been doing it again and again and again, splitting itself. That original machine has been splitting itself to preserve itself. So basically, it's a machine that copies itself and adapts to different parts of the planet in different ways in order to protect itself. If that still sounds a bit crazy, it's not your fault. Let's make this a little bit simpler. Let's use the word animal here, as if it means all living things, for simplicity's sake. There really is only one animal on Earth. Different animals are just different versions of the same animal, that over billions of years have changed. This is to make sure that the animal can preserve itself. This animal is almost indestructible. Now, when I said machine before, it wasn't by accident. Let's imagine life is a really advanced USB stick. Most USB sticks aren't very strong. Put a magnet near them, or put water on them, or just leave them in a cupboard too long and you can lose all your data. This Life brand USB stick though, it has 5 billion year guarantee. Your data will survive anything, anywhere, forever. How does it do this? How can that be possible, you say to yourself? Enough is enough. You buy the thing and you decide to test it. You put your entire collection of questionable manga pictures on the USB drive and you dump it into the ocean on an uninhabited planet. Now, what happens next? The USB makes copies of itself. It's advanced. So many copies. Sometimes there are copies where the casings come out wrong. There are copies that vary a little bit from the original with each generation, in fact. Over time, some of the ones that were not perfect copies tend to survive in certain environments on the planet where the copies that are the perfect originals are unable to survive. Evolution. Over time, there are so many different looking copies of the original USB that you might look at them and think that they were all different USBs from different shops, different brands, or that some aren't even USBs at all, but closer to microwaves, cars, planes, trucks. Now you think it might stop there. That these copies, they reproduce, and they keep reproducing. Soon there's enough copies to cover the entire surface of the planet. And later some copies even spread to cover neighboring planets. Now, even if the original planet is destroyed, your scans, your questionable data is going to be safe. Long story short, you're planning on coming back to check if the data has survived in maybe 600 billion years. But in the end, after just 400 billion years, your data is inhabiting planets just over from you. Hell, you think to yourself, even if I wanted to destroy that collection now, I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying there's a secret piece of data tucked away in the DNA or RNA of every creature alive on the planet. All I'm saying is, when we realize there's only one species, one animal on this planet, one machine, we're a step closer to understanding life. Of course, the likelihood that life originated at just one point, one time on Earth, seems unlikely. So I looked into it. And apparently that's what the scientific consensus is right now. Only one origin point for all existing life on Earth, as unlikely as that seems. Personally, I'm more inclined to believe that if life could be deposited, or form here on Earth somewhere once, then it's likely to happen again. and not only happen again, but happen all the time. Let's explore the idea that there is another origin point. So, assuming some of the life today is descended from that second origin point, and is not able to, or is not bred with another life form from the first origin point, then there would be two animals on Earth. The point is, as long as we're related to everything else on this planet, it becomes obvious that we're in fact the same animal as everything else on this planet. Just adapted differently, which makes us in turn appear differently. So yeah, whether you're a human or a potato, you're the same thing. Alright guys, that's about it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. They're improving, so if you like this, leave a comment, like and subscribe. And if not, leave a comment, like and subscribe. Have fun.